y'all remember when we used to get ready with Roof in this room, and this was the only room that Roof lived in this house? Oh, you've come so far. Anyway, today I wanted to give y'all an update on our move and our plans for the Thanksgiving supply drive. Okay, Roof is gonna go hang out on the floor. First, update on moving. I was talking about it on my live last night, but we are officially moving this Saturday. The Coop Kitties will be moving to the new house Friday because they need to move before we have movers coming here with all the doors open and everything moving around. So they're gonna go to the new house on Friday and I will stay there with them. Hi, CJ man. You so excited to move? I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous. As far as I know, CJ, Coop, and Roof have never lived anywhere else other than this house or this neighborhood, so I'm a little nervous. But the new house has so much more space for us to do donation drives, which is why I wanted a bigger house in the first place, so that we had more room to help more people and more animals, which brings me to our Thanksgiving supply drive. Last year, we did a huge supply drive for the shelter that I adopted Remy and Finn from, which was absolutely amazing. Y'all donated so many supplies that I had to rent a U-Haul to get it all to Tuscaloosa. And that was after I had unpackaged everything and like consolidated it into smaller boxes. We still needed a U-Haul to get it all there. I was actually at Metro a few weeks ago for my partnership with Arm & Hammer, and I was talking to them and they said we are still going through the supplies that y'all donated last year, which is just incredible. This year I wanted to do something a little different and donate to a small nonprofit rescue group that maybe doesn't get as much attention as some of the bigger shelters do. And the first group that came to mind was the very, very small group that I foster through. That group is actually so small they don't have a place or like a location to store donations. So I've decided that I'm going to use part of the new house to store donations for Save Our Strays / Perfect Love. I can tell you, as a foster for this group, they are constantly in need of supplies. They are constantly taking in more cats, kittens, adult cats, special needs cats, and the main things that they always need are food and litter. We go through food and litter so fast, it's insane. But aside from food and litter, there's also things like toys, blankets, beds, bowls to put the food in, litter boxes. So I've worked with my gal who does all of the arrangements of fosters for this group to make a list of everything that they could need, and I will be sharing that on my profile. And if you want to donate something to this nonprofit for our Thanksgiving supply drive, that is absolutely amazing. Of course you don't have to, but it's there if you would like to. My original plan for this Thanksgiving supply drive was to send donations to 2 to 3 nonprofits, but I will be totally transparent with y'all. With us being in the process of moving, I looked at my calendar, I looked at the houses, and it's like, oh my goodness, I just do not think it is feasible to pack things up and take it to a nonprofit like I was hoping. And that's just the timing of how it worked out with us moving right after Thanksgiving. So I have a different idea. We still have our Coop Kitty Community Kindness Fund, and I'm not going to lie, we have gotten one $25 donation to the Coop Kitty Community Kindness Fund in the last 4 months, I want to say. I get DMs on all the social media platforms and emails daily from people who are just truly in desperate situations and want to help their animals. And we just don't have the funds sitting in the Coop Kitty Community Kindness Fund right now. Donations have been really slow, and I've actually been pulling from my own accounts to help people as much as I can, but I'm feeling the effects of that now going into our move, and I'm like, ooh, things are tight, and you know, times are tough for everyone. So I totally understand if you are not in a place to donate or to give, but if you are in a place and you do want to give, I have that fundraiser over on coopkitty.com. It is on my profile as well, and that money is specifically for helping other people. We give that away to other people. We pay off people's vet bills. We give it to other nonprofits, and that money is just for helping other people and animals. That is my goal for the Thanksgiving supply drive, is to get some more funds in the Coop Kitty Community Kindness Fund to help more people and animals, and to get donations for the group that I foster with. And then we will be moving on Saturday. So that will be super exciting, won't it, Finn?